Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 7:59 a.m. Look at that. Super ready. Motivated. 1 minute early. That's right. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. I hope that you're all doing well out there today. It's a beautiful Wednesday. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. Flowers are in bloom, and they're coming up all over the place too. So if you have flowers in your front yard like I do, you wake up every day looking at some colorful prettiness. We've got a great show for you today. We've got Mr. Jose Art in the studio with us. He's here. And we've also got Juan Cayestano. Is that how you say it?
Yep, you got it.
In the studio with us. We'll be talking about woodworking. We'll talk about painting, but we'll also be learning about Cinco de Mayo as well. Josue Pais, good morning to you. Good morning to all you great people out there. How are you guys today? How's life?
Everything's good.
Okay. Good. All right. You got to come in closer with your mic and then bring it down a little bit. Bring your head down a little bit. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Sound like a Latino Barry White now, man. You sound good, dog. You sound good. So I'm ready to learn from you guys. But for the people who may not be familiar with you, let's take a moment, have you guys introduce yourself and what you do. So let's start with you, Juan.
Thank you. Hi, guys. Good morning. Thank you for having us today here. So my name is Juan. We offer laser engraving services along with vinyl work. We work with resin, and we also love to work art. So, we go beyond and try to put that art into the wood using technology, and I think we made it.
Okay. All right. Put the art into the wood using technology. So laser engraving, right?
That's
okay.
right.
When you think about lasers, it's futuristic, dog. We playing with lasers on the radio show today, man. That's what we do. Sir, who are you?
Well, I'm Jose Art.
Okay.
Been doing art for about 25 years.
Wow. That's crazy because you look 25.
Yeah.
How about it?
Yeah, I started when I was 3 years.
Right. The first painting baby ever.
Yeah.
Okay. And born and raised in Aurora?
No, I born in Mexico City.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I've been living in Aurora for about 15 years.
Okay. What about you, Juan?
I was born in Puebla, Mexico City, but Puebla, it's probably like 3 hours away from the city.
Okay.
So it's I wouldn't say small city, but it's a city where the Cinco de Mayo is born, celebrating.
Where it's born and celebrated.
That's right.
Seems like the American version is a little bit different. A lot different. Let's talk about that for the listeners, though.
Sure. So it's a long history. Let's make it short. I want to start first saying that all the things that I investigated is what I got from some website from Mexico, like INA, another website. But I recommend that if in case you guys hearing something that is not accurate, pardon me, is what I found in the web, right?
Okay.
All right. So Cinco de Mayo, it's an important day for Puebla, for my city, because it's when there was a battle. They were fighting between the French people that was the Europe, they were on top of Mexico, right? So they were getting everything from Mexico and
colonizing.
You got it right. So back on those days, there was one moment that Mexico was having a lot of internal fights in the country. And there was a moment that Mexico stopped sending money for those places, So then they say, okay, so you are not going to send me money. I want to get my money. So those countries went to Mexico and claim the money, but
Okay.
they want to get more than the money they owe back on those days. So those people got in Mexico via Veracruz
Okay.
and San Juan de Lua. So there was a character back then that stopped all the guys to say, let's make an agreement. You don't start a fight, and we will send you the money or something, but let's do an agreement. So they say yes, the other regions that were back in those days. But French, they said, no, I just don't want my money. I want
And what year was this? What year are we talking?
To be honest, top of my head, don't remember.
Okay.
But it was I just want to put a date that is not correct. It's not accurate. So French got in and started fighting, and because they knew that Mexico has a lot of gold and other things that can benefit French.
Resources?
Right, resources. So they start the fight.
Okay.
And so once they got into Mexico, they were planning to go in Mexico City. But when they got into Puebla, because, Puebla is close to Veracruz, so there was a general that let everyone in the community know that something was happening.
Okay.
So back then they were not pistols or guns or something used in Mexico, but they had machetes.
Right.
So Mexico was all the la gente indígena, the people that was there. They were very good with the machetes because they were used to work with a machete.
Okay.
Machete.
Okay.
And so they started fighting, and because they were super good on that, they won.
Is that the history that you're familiar with, Jose?
You know what? I wasn't. I didn't
The history
know
of
that.
Cinco de
Yeah,
Mayo?
I'm learning right now.
Yeah. And then they defeated the French.
Yes.
Right? Interesting history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the important things in this date is that I was born in Puebla in a Mixteca Poblana. Mixteca Poblana is a small area from Puebla City. It's like about probably 2 hours and a half driving down to that area.
Okay.
So in that area, in general, in Puebla City, Cinco de Mayo. So in that day, we celebrate that. And I was a study back then, and I was part of a Centro Escolar.
Okay.
Centro Escolar Gloria, for those that my friends I know. So Centro Escolar, it's how can I explain? Let me try to find something that is similar here in the U.S. So
Is it a university?
yes.
Okay.
So it's like a university, but in that you will get pre-K, K, all the things in an institute. How that will be a similar here in the U.S.
That would just be a, I don't know. I went to Catholic school when I was a kid, so it was like kindergarten through like 8th grade in one building.
Yeah, something
like
like that.
so
Right.
I don't know. It'd probably be like I think they call it a party. I don't know what that would be.
Right. So anyhow, I was studying that in that Centro Escolar, and we celebrate Cinco de Mayo, and we honor that by going from my hometown, with the Mixteca Poblana, or let me take that back. So Centro Escolar, it's a place that, or it's an institute that is around the Puebla,
Okay.
the state. So all of the parties go to the city, and they march in a big boulevard, like expressway, that is called Cinco de Mayo. So we march all the way to the Cinco de Mayo Boulevard, celebrating, honoring the Cinco de Mayo.
All right. Now, what is the event you guys have planned here locally?
So locally, we are celebrating the Cinco de Mayo, and we're doing art.
Okay.
And the way that we are celebrating is that letting the community know what is about the Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
And also we have some giveaways as well.
All right. And now you guys also have, so the camera will be on here shortly. You guys also have some Cinco de Mayo or Azteca inspired art
Yes.
as well that you guys will be showing. And Jose, that's a typical style, or that's a typical theme of yours anyway. All of your art seems to have Azteca style. Is that? Am I saying it
Yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah.
Aztec, yeah.
Um,
Aztec warriors, yeah.
Right. When you're doing it, what's your favorite mediums? What do you like to? It's only paint, or do you do anything else? Oil pastels, or
Well, I do all pastels, acrylics, all the kind of media. I
Okay.
can use it. Yeah, I do spray paint too.
now people will be familiar with Jose's. Some of Jose's art. If you remember, after the rioting in downtown Aurora, you were one of the people putting up some good artwork down on Broadway. Always
Yeah,
looking good.
that's
Always
me.
looking good.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw you recently on Facebook somewhere. Where was that? Where were you? Where were you at recently?
I was in Cancun
Okay.
and I was in Austria.
Okay. In Austria.
Yeah.
How'd you like Austria?
It was good. I was in the World Body Paint Festival.
Okay. That's right. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Did you
it
win?
was great. Nope.
No,
I got
not yet,
second
right?
place in one category and sixth place in another category.
Okay. All right.
That's
Big
good.
stuff. Big stuff. Hit the claps for Jose, man. Hit the claps, bro. Yeah. Shout out. So we will show some of the work. You've been doing painting for 25 years. How long has the woodworkers been around? The woodcrafters, excuse me.
So the Woodcrafters, I would say officially 2019, but before that we just doing some small things.
Okay.
But 2019 was like, this is it.
All right.
But
Good morning, Aisha Saxon, Chinon, Coach Chinon. Good morning, Josue Pais, Norma Peterson. Thank you for the history lesson, and our friends of the Aurora Regional Chamber of Commerce. All right. So what's the first thing that we'll show? Chicago, my home, that you got right here.
Yeah. So one of the things that we love to do with the wood is make the art. So one of the things I'm holding here in my hands, it's the stave of the barrel, and we were running with an idea first that I would like to emphasize about Chicago, right?
Okay.
So we have the Chicago bean, and also have the skyline.
I like that.
And then I was like, how can I combine everything? And
Gabriel, you got the camera on? Dude. Hold on. As soon as Gabriel wakes up over there, we will show the people what you got going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold it up a little
You're
bit.
Right there. Yep.
Oh, I like that. I see the bean. I see the skyline. And it says, my home, Chicago.
Right.
Nice. How long did it take you to make something like that?
Since I already have the design, at the beginning it took me probably like 3 to 4 hours
Okay.
making this, but now since I have it, probably an hour and a half maybe.
Okay, nice.
But just keep in mind that we had to prepare the wood,
Right.
so you had to sand it, and
Nice. And what is this one that you have? Part 2.
part 2, if I'm not mistaken, this is the skyline.
Oh, okay. I'm feeling it with the kind of the flag imagery as well. And it looks like it has a kind of reflection pond
You got it.
looking image. Hold on a second there. Yeah, I like that. So you can see the up and down. All right. Jose also brought friends with us as well to show off and showcase artwork as well. The time is 8:12 a.m. We're learning today, and we're seeing a whole lot of art. Good morning to you, friends of the Aurora Regional Chamber of Commerce. Yenny Dominguez, good morning. And Chinon, Coach Chinon. Now we can, right?
Chinon Cochinon, what a name.
Right? Who is that? Is that a friend?
friend,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm about to say, what a tongue twister. He should be on the show. Ooh, I like this. Now, let's see here. So that is the helmet of the eagle. Well, not helmet, like a mask and a necklace coming down, right? And the skull in the middle. That is beautiful.
Yeah, that's a beautiful piece of art. That's what I love about my friends. I think everybody are an artist.
Right.
And
Everybody's
in
got their
different ways,
creativity and
yeah.
it comes out. So I'm going to try here. Is that Quetzal? Did I say it right? Or did
Yeah.
I mess it up? Be honest, man.
No, I think you were close.
Okay. Notice he said close. He didn't say I was right. But
No,
that's
you
all right,
got
though.
it.
That's all right. I'll practice. We got Buenos Dias Aurora tomorrow, so
Buenos dias, you
we'll
got
learn.
it.
What is the name?
So what we have here, El Quetzalcoatl. You were very close, but no. So what is this? This guy. This is the. So in the Aztec, there were 3 warriors. The 2 more important. I wouldn't say that none of them were important, but the more or the ones I have ready and prepared is the jaguar and the eagle.
Okay.
So I have here the eagle.
Okay.
So, and I was running with an idea and representing that. So this warrior passed away, but the eagle is taking care of the soul of the
Right.
warrior.
Oh.
So that was the idea that I was thinking, and I was like, what about if I put these, and when I make boom?
And it lights up.
Yes.
Beautiful. If you guys are at home and looking at that, you can actually see the red lights coming through. That's great. The Aurora Retail Chamber of Commerce says it's beautiful. Wendy Connell, good morning. Patty Encinas, good morning to you as well. I like that. Can we see the jaguar?
Yeah.
Because you showed me. So I feel exclusive. Yeah, now. I want the people to see it too. Like, come on, Curtis, let's see the
And
jaguar.
That was my inspiration for my body paint.
That is?
Yeah.
The jaguar?
Both of the warriors.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my body paint.
I see. I noticed. Yeah. See, what I learned today, because I've been looking at it now I'm understanding the symbolism of the jaguar and the eagle and seeing them differently.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have been like, people who aren't familiar with the fact that it's an eagle will just see a bird, but it's far more than that. Now, this is the jaguar.
It's the jaguar.
Okay, hold that up right there. Ooh, God. Y'all see that with the skull? Y'all see that? That is awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Now,
Beautiful.
that is. How long did it take you to make that?
Oh, I would say 3 to 4 days at least.
Dang, it looks great. It looks beautiful. And we have a model. Hello there. All right. Now, that's the same style. Let's zoom in right here.
It's actually the same image, but it's my interpretation.
Ah, I see. All right. You guys can see the feathers, the plumage. Awesome. All right.
So it's the same jaguar warrior and the same eagle warrior.
Now you guys can notice that she has the eagle and the jaguar imagery as well in the body paint. Now this is Jose Art in his particular work that you're looking at, the body painting. And as we just mentioned, he went to the International Body Paint Festival.
Yeah, the World Body Paint Festival.
World Body Paint Festival recently in Austria.
And I'll go this year again.
Awesome.
There you go.
Now you guys can see this work. So now you guys, if you're a fan of Good Morning Aurora, that's awesome. We still got you on camera showcasing. If you're a fan of Good Morning Aurora, you will know that Jose Art, we've always been shouting out his events and everything like that. So his body painting is great. He's been a lot of different places here in downtown Aurora. So stay tuned. And you can find him with our other friend, Mr. Jose Torres. Shouts out. Yeah. Shouts all the way out.
One thing that I noticed, he made this in 5 days, and we did this in 1 hour and a half, something like that.
That's an hour's worth of work?
2 hours, yeah.
Dang. Now, hold on. I got to see your arms, though, right? I like her arms because it's got like the jaguar like spots.
Yeah.
Hey. I know y'all like those arms, Curtis. I want my arms to be jaguar. Get ready for the summertime, y'all. Be out there stunting. That is awesome work. Fantastic work. So when you're doing the body painting now, when you're doing the body painting and in combination with this art, like when you go out to these places, do you do the painting there? I mean, you came ready. But when you do the events, do you paint there?
Yeah, I usually go and end the event and I paint them.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And you were at Alley Art Festival, the most recent one, too.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Okay.
I was there like 3 years ago.
Oh, 3 years ago. Okay. There was a downtown Aurora one last year. I could be thinking of the wrong one, though.
Yeah. Maybe.
Wow. That's awesome artwork. That is awesome artwork. And your name is?
Alicia.
Alicia is the model right here, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic artwork. Everybody loves it. Miss Loving Life Freeman, good morning to you. All right. So we are talking and learning about Cinco de Mayo right now. And when you guys talk to other people who aren't Latino or aren't familiar with the culture, what's the number one thing they get wrong? And do you correct them?
Right. So one of the things I would say first that the warriors that take that back. The warriors that we have here is nothing to do with the Cinco de Mayo. It's just a representation that it comes from our souls. Hey, we have the
That's part of the culture.
exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So Cinco de Mayo is more like a people that was fighting with indigenous people that were in the small towns.
Okay.
Fighting.
So I think my question would rather be then, what do people get wrong about the culture?
All right,
What
so-
do people get wrong about the culture that you typically hear?
Right. So
If they're not part of the culture.
right. So I think one of the things that make the Cinco de Mayo so special and correct me if I'm wrong. And one of the other things I'm about to say is maybe
This looks great.
I'm wrong, but back then they were super happy about that Mexico won that battle or that episode, because the next country that was about to get, if Mexico got down, it was
Spain.
U.S.
Oh.
'Cause-
Oh yeah.
because Mexico and then all the way top.
Okay.
So Mexico stopped.
But is that what people get wrong about the culture?
No, so about the culture is that when they said about Cinco de Mayo is that independence is not a Mexican independence.
Okay.
It's an important day that happened in Puebla.
Okay.
Puebla is a city that is in Mexico.
All right. Jose Art is here and in the studio, and Norma Peterson says amazing. So when what type of paint is that?
That's a special paint for body paint. So
Okay.
it's like a makeup
Right.
in color.
Okay.
And I do airbrushing to make some effects, and I do brush to make it.
Okay. How long have you been airbrushing? Are both of those skills like transferable? Is both 25 years and the same kind of experience?
I've been doing airbrushing for about 20 years,
Uh-huh.
and I've been doing body paint for about 12 years, something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
How hard is it to airbrush a living human person? What in the
That's
world
a
is
very, very
that
good
like?
question. It's very, very hard, and it's so particular art, because my canvas is alive. We need to think with her, talk to her, try to move with her, make some space.
Right.
So it's good. It's a very different way to make art.
Right. Because the person, the skin, if you're outside and there's wind, all of those things are a factor.
Yeah,
You
my
know.
canvas is not flat.
Right.
Flat curves. Yeah.
My canvas is not flat.
And I think
I like that.
yeah.
I like that. Put that in the chat. That's a quote. Brett, put that in the chat. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. My canvas is not flat.
You got it, man.
I like that.
And I think
We're going to use that.
Right.
I'm going to remind you of that. Put that on a T-shirt or something. Let me get a T-shirt
I want
down.
to make some money. For
Yeah.
it. You wanna say something?
Yeah, I was about to say something.
Yeah.
That maybe it happened to you, Jose, but it happens to me that if I'm not inspired, if I don't have inspiration on that day or that moment, I can spend the whole day making something. It won't work. So you have to make it like something that inspires you
Right.
to make it. So if you're not inspired, even if you're putting all the hard work or something, if you don't have inspired, like it's coming from you, it's like
Yeah, some passion.
right.
Here's a question I have. This is an opinion question here. How is the city of Aurora when it comes to good representation for the Latino community, especially with what we're talking about here? Not just, having a couple shops and things like that. I'm talking about like full representation, that word. Is the community represented fully and, in a good fashion? Or could it use a little bit more art? Could it use a little bit more representation? A little bit more style? What do you guys think?
You want to take it? So I think I can take it. So one of the things that I would say that living here in the U.S., it's very important. Well, I don't want to say important, but it is a country that is a lot of cultural people living here. And now talking about Aurora, it represents to me a lot. It's a place where my kids were born. It's a place where I'm raising my kids. It's a place where I feel identified as a community member. is a place that I started reading about the history about Aurora. In fact, 9/11, firefighters were in 9/11, right? One of the things, CPD, they're doing a very important job.
Chicago Police Department?
Yeah.
Well, no, by Aurora, though.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Aurora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the work that they're doing and what you're referring to.
Yes.
Certainly.
Yeah, and so I'm super happy to be here, and yeah.
Okay. Jose, same question to you. Is the community, is there a good amount of representation of the community here, or could we see more?
There is a big community about Latino Americans, Mexicans, and I think we're good, but we always can do a little better always.
You can always be doing better. Yeah. Can always be doing a little bit more.
Yeah.
Now, do you work with the same models consistently?
Well, this is the first time for her.
Okay.
So yeah, I got my models. I got some specific people who with I work.
Okay.
But, for her is her first time.
All right. This doesn't even feel like an office anymore, right? Feels like this feels cool in here. Doesn't feel like work no more. Feels like we're doing a documentary or something. Like this is really fun. It's the best.
That's about life. Right? That's the thing that I think that will be the another way to live. So work in something that can give you a passion, so you don't work again.
Absolutely.
Ever.
Absolutely. Yep. Do
So
what you
if
do what you love, and you're never
enjoy it,
working.
It's not a work.
Yep. That's very true.
We're lucky.
Luz Elena Brambila Guerrero says, so proud of you guys. Thank you.
Luz. Thank
Jen
you.
Mendoza's here. Valeria Loera, good morning to you. Coach Chinon says, stay safe the day for USA. Thanks to Los Palos y Machetes de los Poblanos. Elias is here. Good morning to you, Elias. Shout out to Crystal House. All right, Gabriel, take me to a commercial. As I mentioned, I'm going to give a couple pieces of news. It's very important today for these great people. And then we're going to come back and show off more art with our dear friend Jose Art. And then we'll also show you some more woodworking products with our friend Juan. The time is... it's 8:26 a.m. We covered a lot already.
Yeah.
Damn. We gave them a history lesson. We showed them some body paint with some leopard spots. You know, we showing them a lot. All right, here's the thing. I got some important stuff to tell you. I'm going to start off with something cool that's happening. The date just got changed, I think, to June 10th, but it's called Feria de Verano. Did I say that right? Yeah. That's right, right? Y'all like that. I know you like that. Dang, Curtis got it. What? But this is going to be at La Garrafa in the parking lot. There's a whole lot of great businesses that are going to be involved in this as well. Negocios del Área, Comida y Diversión. So this will be really good. Shout out to Sunrun, who's going to be there for life. Juntos Edificando Vidas. And so many of other great friends and great businesses. So please support these folks. Oh, and I would be remiss. Scratch it up. If I didn't tell you about Ballet Folklorico, that's going to be taking place there as well. This is going to be from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And when you go there, tell them that you heard about it on Good Morning Aurora. All right. Now, our dear friends of... our friend Alejandra Moran gave us some really good news. BMO Bank recognizes the top Latino-owned businesses in the U.S. today. BMO's U.S. CEO David Casper and president of BMO Wealth Management U.S. Daryl Hackett will be joined by Jorge Ferraz, publisher of Latino Leaders magazine, Art Miller, chairman of the Illinois Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and several business leaders to celebrate the Index 200 powered by BMO. That's taking place today, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's going to be at BMO Tower, 320 South Canal Street in Chicago. You need to RSVP. You want to know how to do that? I know you do. Curtis, how do I do it? How can I get plugged in? Check this out. You call scratch it up. That's the address. You call 773-766-5439. The number again is 773-766-5439. A night celebrating the significant contributions of Latinos in the business world, highlighted by keynote speakers, networking, and a recognition ceremony. I think that's good news. I think that's really good news. And then last but not least, because I know y'all want to know about it. Our 3-year anniversary party's coming up, baby. It's going to be May 13th at McCarty Mills. We about to be going down. Are you guys going to be around? Y'all should come through.
Yeah.
Y'all should come through there. Yeah. Corinne's Kitchen is going to be cooking up some good food. DJ Venom is going to be spinning hits for us all night long. Craft beer, news, and a whole lot of good stuff. And we have a special announcement to make to all of you great people Saturday the 13th. So please come on out. The party starts at 7 p.m. So we will have a good time. We look forward to seeing you guys all there. The time is 7:29 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Tracy Duran is here and Araya Swan. Good morning. All right. So Juan is getting us some more of his cool products to show us. All kinds of cool stuff. Alicia, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
That is your name, right?
Yeah.
Alicia, okay, I said that right. Yeah. You don't want to be the guy messing people's names up on air, man. I learned that the first day doing this. My name is actually Scott Curtis. Like, damn. I called you JJ. All right. So what do we got here? Oh, another big piece. The Windy City.
What's the phrase say? It says, "Go big or go home."
That's right. Where do you get the wood from?
So we are sourcing different places,
Mm-hmm.
and I have some friends that cut the trees, and you say, "Hey, you have something for me?" And I,
Okay, hold that up, please, real quick, so I can zoom in on that bad boy. Josie Mendoza Geller is here. Good morning to you, Josie. Ooh, I like that. So if you guys are looking, you can see that the skyline in Chicago is in a flag style, up and down in the reflection pool style. Chicago to the top left, and then Windy City on the bottom right of it. Jose, did you help out in any of this? Do you do any of the wood cutting or lasering? Do you do any of that yet?
Not yet. But
Just only
maybe.
paint, body painting, and spray.
So my desk come right now.
I feel it, man. I feel it. I like that. Okay. That is pretty dope. You guys are also noticing that we have body paint. Alicia's in the background right there, as you guys can see. Jose is to my right. Juan is to my left, and we've got some cool stuff to show you. Wendy Connell says, beautiful work. Why, thank you very much, Wendy Connell. I had nothing to do with it, but that's cool. We got kegs. It's a little early, man.
I know, right?
All right.
Let's start early. No, just kidding.
I don't think he got it. Right? That's nice. Oh, that's a mug.
Yes.
Let me see that. Damn, it's deep and it's heavy, too.
And it's made from the real wood from the barrels.
Oh.
It's oak.
Whoever's drinking a beer in this better stay in the backyard,
Yeah.
T.O. That's heavy.
You can find me in the coming up farmers market.
Okay.
Second year, I'll be participating there. There's some events coming in the Fox Valley Mall. We will be there as well. Or you can also find me in Facebook by the Woodcrafter by Luz and Juan.
Okay.
We are there.
Awesome.
And we also have this little one here.
A little keg. A little wooden keg.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And that, hold on. And that tap works?
Yes. You can put your tequila here or any kind of wine.
Oh, coffee.
Or
Or
coffee.
coffee. Yeah, there you
Right?
go.
Or coffee. I can
Wow.
already see y'all now at home. I'm gonna fill it up with wine, Curtis. Yeah, man. Come over for the Super Bowl. I'll be there. And that is a bottle opener.
Bottle open.
Very nice. Where did you pick up the habit and the craft of woodworking?
That's a very good question. What I do for a living is IT. So I am a IT engineer, and from the side of my family, from my mother's side, they were in Mexico doing the woodworking. So I think I have it in the blood. But in Mexico, they do what is called they are carving the wood by hand, and they call in Mexico ebanistas.
I'm gonna
So
zoom in on that. Keep going.
yeah. So I think I have it in the blood. And here in the U.S., we were sitting one day with my wife, Luz, and we were like, hey, I have an idea. What about if I do this? And what about if I do that? And when I, boom, got it done. And
Right.
We started working with wood and making playa boxes for the gyms. And then I jumped to the crafting, doing, laser and things like that.
Very cool. Was it hard to learn the laser?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
How
He's
did
a
you?
genius.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. How'd you start? How'd you get? Where did that come from?
So it started.
And how can I find one?
Yeah.
Give your boy
So
a laser.
it started because we wanted to customize a pencil for my kids for the school, and why not getting some business of that project? So that project didn't work.
Right.
So I was able to complete and engrave a pencil, so I can engrave you a pencil with your name.
Okay.
And start from there. I was like, I think I have an idea. What about? Oh, and I have it here. I was like, what about if
A cutting board.
Cutting board.
Ooh, I like that. That is nice.
But what about if I engrave? What about if I put some art?
Right.
So when it comes time to work with the laser, is that you need to first know your machine, and second, it is the laser works with coordinates X and Y axis, so you have to be very precise on where you want to get the work done.
Right.
And then on top of that, the settings. So if you don't use a correct setting, you will be burning your material.
Right.
Or burning your machine.
Damn. As you can see on that cutting board, it says veteran. It's very, very, very good work. That is awesome work. Alejandra Mascote is here. She's probably tuning in from Milwaukee. Are you tuning in from Milwaukee, or are you back yet? Or you were in Minnesota? One of the two places. Shout out to you. Okay, that is some really good work. And then that one here, let me zoom in on that. Self-portrait or a family portrait?
My wife.
Oh, how nice. Hi, Luz. Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day is coming. Yep.
That is cute. Is it a turn it around?
So this is it was a picture in the lake here in Chicago.
Turn it around?
Oh, it's just
Okay. All right.
So this one it's engraved in the wood. I just need a picture and get it done here.
Oh, nice.
And also what is nice about working with the laser is that you can get done pretty much anything. But working with image, it's more complicated.
Oh, that's Luz. She said thank you. Oh, she's in the duh. It all makes sense now.
Yeah. So, and now, on the other hand, talking about pictures, we also work with memorials.
Right. Now that is stone.
Stone.
What about body paint? You think I can put my models in your laser?
That's a science movie right there.
Yeah.
Laser art. That would be cool.
And I'm sure in a short future there wanna be some tattoos made from the laser.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know, because they use lasers for tattoo removal.
Right.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Back at work in Bolingbrook. Awesome. Now, how long did it take that to do, given it's a different material, obviously?
So in different materials for this one in the stone, it takes, I would say what it counts for timing, it's working in the design.
Okay.
So preparing the picture.
Now, you have a Facebook page that people
Yes.
can go to and check it out. You have a website as well.
Coming up.
Okay.
Still working on it.
All right. Awesome. Now, you're going to be at the farmer's market.
Yes.
As well, coming up soon. Okay. Where can people purchase these products if they're interested?
They can send us a message in the Facebook.
Okay.
And then start from there. And one of the things that we love to work with customized items, it is that using technology, we use what is called on those days digital draft. So that's mean that I will present to my customer a digital draft on how the product will look when it's finished.
Okay.
Before even doing it.
Okay.
So
Feeling that, man. Feeling that.
And yeah. Oh, and now talking about memorials, getting back to your question about Aurora, we were so happy to donate a memorial for Chicago fighter Jeremy Perel, if I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly, but pardon me for that. But we were in the city a couple of weeks, probably a month ago, and we were interviewed by few, actually our work hit the news.
Okay.
And we were interviewed by a few of the guys, few reporters back then. So I know my wife is here, but she can help me to find and post the link in the comments, so they can see the interview that they did on us on the work.
Okay.
And that was a representation of Aurora, because I'm from Aurora. And when they say, "Where are you coming from?" Aurora, and and it's a combination of wood and stone.
How did it feel to get recognized considering all of your talents?
To be honest, I was very nervous that day. All my heart was boom, boom, boom.
Right.
But I feel happy.
Don't mess this up.
I feel happy because we're letting people know that we are here. You don't have to go to the internet to get something. You got it in the house. You got it in the town.
Right.
You just need to call Jose. Hey, Jose, I'm running with this idea. Can you help me to make this? Or, hey, Juan, I'm having this idea. Can make it happen? And if I don't have an answer, one of the things I always support is that every question needs an answer.
Right.
So if you don't have an answer, I will get it for you. So,
Becky Hoff is here. Good morning, Becky. And Gonzalez Uzdivia is here. Good morning to you as well. Same question to you, but a little bit different, my dear friend Jose. How did you feel when you got I assume, the email letting you know that you were going to the festival? How did it feel when you found out that you would be going there or taking part? The Body Paint Festival?
You need to register there.
Okay.
You mean the World Body Paint?
Yes,
Festival?
yeah, that's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah.
And bring your head up a little bit. There you go.
Down or up?
Up there. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. So I've been doing that World Body Paint Festival for 3 years.
So it wasn't your first time?
No.
Okay.
The first time was online, and I was 11th.
Okay.
The second was online too for the COVID, and I was 8th. And then last year I went and I get 6th.
And you were 6th?
Yeah. So
all right.
I'm coming there.
Yeah. 4, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Not long. Did you feel like you made it when you went to the first one and everything?
That was a dream come true when I was there with a lot of beautiful people, a lot of great artists, a lot of friends for all over the world. So it's crazy. It's a dream for me. Yeah.
Good dream, man. Yeah. Seeing you smile as soon as you talk about it, man, you light up whenever it comes up, man. So that's a good thing, man. Congratulations. So the time is 8:41 a.m. Gloria Jurado, good morning to you as well. Buenos días, bendecido para todos. Feliz miércoles. Gracias. Amen. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right. So now, as for the listeners, how can we help you? And not only how can we help you, and how can we continue to help do what we can for the culture?
Well, you can go to our social media, share some likes, give some stars,
Okay.
All you can do to continue our things.
Okay. Keep supporting.
Yeah.
Keep supporting the art.
That's a good question. I'm gonna get tomorrow my sip and drink number 3, and it's like a party. You can go and paint a canvas. And
yeah, that's right.
And I still got some spots, and I got a surprise for you guys. So I got 3
Los Girasoles?
Yeah, in Los Girasoles, and I got 3 spots free for all our people.
Okay.
So you only need to go to my social media.
Okay.
And follow me. 3 social media: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Make a screenshot, send it to me, and you got your spot.
Y'all heard it right there. You heard it right there. Go to the social media for Mr. Jose Art here. Take a screenshot.
And 3 social media.
On 3 social media sites.
The first 3 got a free spot for tomorrow. My sip and drink number 3.
All right. And Los Girasoles is a great place on Oak Avenue in North Aurora, I believe. Hold up, man. Scratch it up. My man, I know you don't got the volume on, dog.
Yeah. I found the link that I was asking my wife, so that's why I put it in the comments.
See, that's the scratch it up again. Got the whole volume on. You can hear it in the headphones. These are good headphones.
Yeah.
So Los Girasoles is a great place. Your last paint and sip was there too.
Yep.
Right? Yep. Monica attended that. That was a good one. Yeah, with our friends of Carnitas Los Raules as well.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Will they be there cooking?
No, I don't think so.
Damn.
But there's a great food, so you can go and get some food and drinks and
Yep,
paint.
yep. Absolutely.
Have fun.
All right. So shout out and support these great, amazing artists, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you were going to say something. I apologize.
No,
for
don't
having
worry.
to cut you off.
So we have a present for you.
You did put the link in the
Yes.
chat for the video. Okay,
Yes.
great.
For the interview in Chicago. So we have a present for you.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Let's get ready for this. You know, your boy likes presents. Yo. Hold up. We got a stamp, y'all. Y'all see that? We got our own stamp. Good morning, Aurora. I could kiss you right now. I could, man. I know Lou's gonna get jealous. That's my husband. Oh man, dog. We got our own. You see that, boys? That's official. Now that is official. Oh yeah, Mayor Irvin. Stamp that. Oh man, thank you very much. Turn the light off. Hold on. Turn the lights off. What?
Beautiful.
Y'all see that at home? Hold on, let me zoom in on it.
Nice.
Dog, we got the LED light out. Hey, thank you. That means a lot. That
Anytime.
does, man, for real. I hope you understand that. That
Thank you.
means a lot to me, man.
Thank you.
I do appreciate that. It is very, very much appreciated, man.
Yes, sir. Man. Thank you for this time. Thank
No,
you
no
for
problem,
giving
man.
us some place.
You guys know, man, I'm a supporter,
To let
man.
us know.
I support the brothers.
You know, we love you, right?
I love you too, man. I love y'all too, man. I support the brothers, man. I support the culture. So thank you very much, man. That means a lot, man. And
Thank
that's
you.
the kind of thing, like this show, since we started it, man, this show is for everybody.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
don't got to check a box. There's no language barrier, whatever. We'll work through it together, man. The show is for everybody, man. So as long as it's something good that's bringing people together, like you guys are doing with the artwork, man, it always has a spot here on Good Morning
Right.
Aurora. Yeah.
Perfect.
You put the link to the interview that you did with the Chicago News in the chat. People can check that interview out and watch that as well. You got a flyer for the Los Girasoles event?
I can send it. I can put the link on it.
Nora Peterson said, thought he was going to offer to body paint you. Right?
Yeah, why not?
Like, damn, why nobody watching no more? We still live? What happened? Like, yo. And like, damn, Curtis is skinny. They painting more bones. Like, like we got a chocolate skeleton, y'all. Maria Garcia's here. Good morning, Maria. Rachel Cleghorn is here. Becky Hoff says, support. Absolutely support these brothers. Buenos dias, Jose y a todo Aurora. Good morning to you as well. Juan, thank you for that link. Norma
Buenos
Peterson, the
dias.
link is in the chat for that. That is sweet. Tracy, I'm feeling that. Where is the Facebook page with the art? Brett, could you put Jose Art's Facebook page in the chat, please? Yeah, Brett is our mentee of the Wabanzi Community College Triumph Mentoring Program, a great organization and a great thing.
It's so easy to find me. Just go to
Jose Art, the one and only.
Square, and that's it.
Yep.
Yep.
The one and only. Absolutely. Wendy Connell. Yeah, the Facebook page is coming in the chat. Oh no, this boy did. Boy, he got. Oh no. Oh, he got the whole love heart. Look at that.
So this piece I have here is a combination of wood, and we have acrylic.
I like that. Dang. Hold it up just a slight tad. Yeah, like lift the whole thing just a little. Yeah, there you go. There it is. So as you can see, it lights up. Different color lights. Looks like it's rotating different color lights. Engraved with wood. That is nice. That's really nice.
For Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming, so
Right. And that's a good date. You know, that's a nice anniversary present. Fellas, you know, here I'm going to go to get my Woodcrafters girl.
Friend.
Right? Woodcrafters girl. Like, hey, forget Jared's. He got me Woodcrafters. I like that.
So, in the other hand, what we're doing is
The Aztec calendar.
Yes.
Now, I'm glad that this came out because let me go here with it. I'm glad you brought this out because this is a question that I have, and maybe I can, you know, I'll put forth my own misunderstanding and ask the question, so maybe everybody who has this question can learn. It's the Aztec calendar, but is it made up of different characters?
There are two calendars, the Aztec
Okay.
and the Mayan.
Ah, Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
So that's why.
All right.
And
So there's an Aztec calendar and a Mayan calendar.
Yes.
Okay.
but now in those days they do and put some images that doesn't belong to those cultures. So, but there are officially maybe there are more, but as I said, the only thing that I'm speaking it is the things that I have in my knowledge.
Sure.
I might be wrong.
Sure.
But Mayan and the Aztec are the ones that are there.
Okay.
And this is the Aztec.
Okay. Awesome.
And so we are doing the celebration of the culture. And, as I said, this is nothing to deal with the Cinco de Mayo. But because I'm here with you guys, we are giving away 3 of these calendars.
Just 2. I'm going to take one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can
got
can a brother get one? Who we giving them to?
All right, so we just have one.
Everybody like Curtis. I want. Hey, y'all got to get here. Well, we got stamps now. That's. I like that.
So it's gonna be the same procedure as Jose was mentioned. Go to my Facebook or Instagram, the social media screenshot.
Okay.
Send it over, and the 3 first that we got is the ones that's gonna be getting one of these free.
That is awesome. You guys heard that. So go to, and Brett, if you can, please put his Facebook page, Woodworkers, the Woodcrafters by Luz and Juan in the Facebook, in the chat. Raquel Orta is here. Good morning, Artistas Saludos. Raquel Orta is a dear friend. She is the namesake owner and proprietor of Rachel's Decorations. She's been on our show a million times. Anytime you see Rachel's Decorations, that's a friend of Good Morning Aurora. Oh, hold on. Let me zoom in right there.
So there's another option that they can choose from, either the Aztec calendar or this coin. So let me know.
All right. Hecho in Mexico.
Made in Mexico.
Yeah. I like that, man.
A screenshot and send it over, and you can choose.
Okay. All right. Jose, question for you. Is your body painting a service? Or is it just for the artistic purpose? Like, can people, is it a service like
question.
people?
Yeah, I can do that for clubs, for events.
Okay, that's what I meant.
For Halloween, I got a very good clients for Halloween.
Okay, all right, that's what I meant. Yeah, because I hope I said it right, but yeah, that's what I meant. Because I have seen you do that for like professionals and different people like that. Okay, now this is the Aztec calendar,
This is the 3D.
but this one lights up.
Yeah.
Gabriel, hit the lights, dog.
Thank you, my friend.
Sure.
Ooh, I think we just may leave the lights off. I like that. That looks awesome. No, we'll have to turn them back on, but that looks great. So, is that one source of light, or is it multiple sources in there?
You can choose your best color you want.
Okay.
So you can change that.
Oh no, he didn't. Y'all see that?
So that's art.
Oh Lord, he went from purple to green just like that. Verde. I like that. I think it looks better with the green.
Do you?
I think it looks better with the green. That makes it really stand out. Holy cow. That is awesome art. If you have a man cave at home or you got an office, that's a strong office piece. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome. The time is 8:52 a.m. Holy cow. Where did the time go? Josue Paez says, I need this one. Yes, cop that. Cop that. He does a great job painting with the Catrinas painting as well. Okay, firefighters here. All right. Firefighter flag, fire department. Nice.
So
with
we
the X handle.
We can customize, and I was running with the idea. So firefighter uses a tool for the work. That's this one. And we can put a badge instead of the...
I'm feeling that.
Yep.
You got some skills, dog.
Thank
You got skills. That's good work. So before we time's 8:52, let me say this. Let me ask this question. When it comes to the firefighter and the police memorabilia that you've done, are you contracted for that? Like, does the department reach out and say, hey, we need these, and or how does that go? Or do you reach out to them and say, hey, I can do this for you?
It started because we have 2 kids, both are autistic, and they love, in general, the first responder. So we support them.
Okay.
And they can reach out to me and say, hey, Juan, I hear you did this work. Can you do something for me?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. and there was an officer that reached out to me and that he wanted to get something customized for Texas. So I did it.
Okay.
And I asked permission for sharing the work in the Facebook, and I got approval. So in the Facebook is the work that we did for Texas. So they can reach out to me. We can start and customize.
Okay.
Whatever
That's
is
awesome.
needed. Yeah.
Jose, Day of the Dead, Catrinas.
That's my day.
Yeah, that's your day. That's when you really shine, right?
Yeah.
That's when you're out there.
That's what I love to do.
I like that. So can we preview anything? Can we give them a little?
We're still working on some
Okay,
things,
all
on
right.
some surprise. So
All right.
it's better to
Damn.
keep calm. Yeah.
See, I'm a newsman. I got to do that. I got to get any little. What can you give me? Anything. We got to keep it low. See what's
We're
happening.
thinking to go to Texas and do some artwork for Katrina's Day in different places.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. In different places in Texas.
In different places here in Texas and
Okay.
someplace.
Awesome.
And maybe in Mexico City, but it's a surprise.
Okay. All right. We'll stay tuned. Follow Facebook or follow Jose Art on Facebook. Sneak peek. Yeah, I was trying to get that Josue. Josue know me. I was trying. We got a puzzle here.
Mother's Day is coming, so
Oh, nice. I have to say, if you're a mom and you can't put a puzzle together of your own kid, dun dun dun. Like, dang, I put Juan's head on his leg. That's terrible. All right, the time is 8:55 a.m. We've got the Facebook pages for both of you gentlemen in the chat. Yep, in the chat. I do ask this question for people, so I'll ask it to both of you guys before we go. Cayetano, the Cayetano family. Nice plate.
we can also engrave in ceramic.
Okay. We find ourselves in May. The year's going by pretty quickly. This is a general question. It's not necessarily about what we're talking about, but how do you guys feel? How you feel?
I feel happy to be here with you guys in general, and my goal it is to continue to grow this art.
Okay.
And just keep going.
Okay. All right. Alicia, how do you feel?
I feel really proud of them.
Proud of him.
To be here to be helping him out.
All right. All right. I appreciate that too. Yeah, man.
My canvas talk too.
That's right. Spooky. They like, dang, Halloween came early. No, it's not. It's not Halloween. That's cultural representation. So we take it seriously. How do you feel, Jose? How do you feel?
I feel great.
Okay.
I feel like this is just the beginning. Something great's coming.
Okay.
So I feel great.
I agree. Well, I'm glad that we were able to have you guys on and showcase the work that you guys do. Gayatri and Namdar, good morning to you as well. And Josie says, thank you for sharing your talents. Well, I feel great too. I'm glad that we had a chance to get you guys on, but I also feel good because, one of the things that people have asked me with the show and everything is like what the style of it is, and it doesn't have one. It should, people should be aware of all communities and all things. You don't necessarily have to be a part of it. I like art, and I've always liked art, and I've always liked creative people. So I'm glad that you guys, are here to share more art and more creativity. And I'm glad to be able to do it and help you guys do that, man. And shouts out to you, Juan, for sending us a message, man, because that's how it gets started. People can just reach out, man. If you got something going on, hit us on the DMs. What's that? A keychain?
Yeah, this is
dog tags.
Yeah, we can also do that.
All right. Very cool,
Follow
man.
your dreams. That's it.
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams. You got it right.
Very well said.
Yeah.
The time is 8:58 a.m. Love that they share their Mexican heritage and arts. Good vibes always. Great show. Thank you very much. These guys did a great job today. Once again, please follow our dear friends Juan and Jose Art here on their Facebook pages. The Woodcrafters by Luz and Juan. and Jose Art as well. I hope that you guys have a great Wednesday, a great day today. Tomorrow's another great episode of Buenos Dias, Aurora. We'll be talking about these guys tomorrow on the show. We have a whole lot of information for you. Noticias con Carina comes tomorrow. Take care of yourself and each other.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.